Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of Tenkai Knights, Tenkai Titan Vilius. Vilius is actually the main villain of the season, so yeah, that's all I have to say. I thought I had another sentence after that, but yeah, he's the main villain of the season, and his design is pretty awesome, which is why I picked him up. For the packaging, nothing too spectacular. You just got a picture of Vilius there. You know, it has various pictures showing you how the system works. Same deal on the sides and whatnot, and then on the back it just shows you a pretty cool picture of him. And then the rest of the guys in the line, Braven Wolf and Light and Door. So nothing spectacular there. Just like with all Tenkai Titans, you start with this brick here, which is the exact same mold as Braven Wolf and Light and Door, except it's in black. It's not a completely inconspicuous brick where they have all the pegs here. It looks like it could just be a regular brick, but still a pretty nice job of concealing essentially a robot into a brick, which is very cool. So yeah, to transform it, the exact same setup as the previous two, very simple, just separate it here. These two are going to separate and become the legs. Just fold these down, fold these back, like this, and then we're going to pull these out here, and they're going to become the arms. And then we're going to sort of bend him down so he becomes more robot-y, and his little head's going to pop right up. And then pull his arms around. His was a lot easier to work with than Light and Door's. Light and Door's, it wasn't a huge pain, but his joints were tight enough that it was hard to get his arms out. But this guy is really, really easy. So yeah, there you go. Pretty basic. You just got the robot form and his little face right there. But as I've said in the previous ones, I really, really enjoy the whole concept of this series and this line. Very, very cool. It's very simple and easy to transform back and forth. Nothing too complicated. You get some pretty okay articulation with the ball joint here. You get a solid range of movement, a little elbow joint here, also a little 360 joint here on his leg and a knee joint, but that's pretty much it. It's a pretty okay range of motion for something like this, but it will become hindered once you get more armor pieces on him and stuff, but still it gives you some nice possibilities. So let's go ahead and start arming him up. I'm just going to zoom in a smidge. Might have to fix that in a little bit. So let's start actually with bottom up, just like we usually do actually. So I always put his knee pieces on first, because it's easier to get these on before you put the feet pieces on. So knee pieces first. They go right here. Come on. Sometimes it's hard to do it when you can't see. I mean, I'm not blind. Can you imagine if I was a blind reviewer? That would be like amazing. I would just be doing all this stuff without you even knowing it. I mean, you would know it, but I wouldn't know it. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to get this dang knee piece on. There we go. Okay. So then the little feet pieces, they're pretty much the same as always. You just snap them on here. There's two little pegs, two little holes. Pretty self-explanatory. Here is the main chest piece. Just snap it on right here. And the secondary chest piece with the design on it snaps on right here. Now his shoulder pieces, he does actually have something a bit unique. He has these little pieces here, and you're actually going to snap it on top here. On his shoulder first. And then take this piece and snap it on. And it's going to kind of go at an angle. So that's cool. I suppose if you want to, you can also put it on the bottom one to give it like, you know, the bottom section rather. There we go. To give it a little bit more of a different edge. If I can get it on there. There you go. To give it a different edge. But that just puts it too close to his head for me. I just kind of like to keep it the other way. To be just for me. Okay. Anyhow, so now let's go ahead and do the other side. And just place this here. Trying to get a grip on it without pulling his arm off. Dang it. Sorry about this. There we go. He's never this difficult, only when we have company over. So then place this here. This is pretty much because of his claw pieces. They kind of get... Damn it, and then I did the bottom piece. They get it out of the way of his claws, which makes it nice. So yeah, and when it's on the top like that, it makes it splay out pretty nicely. Speaking of his claws, you've got these claw pieces that actually attach to the side. So you just take these little like red pieces here and snap it right on to his claw, and then these are just going to go on the side. Just like you would, like a little armor piece for the other ones where their weapons might attach. Same deal here. Got another one. Snap it on. Went on the side of his arm. There you go. Now I'll take his head It's going to go right on top. Same deal as usual. There's a little peg here and a hole at the top. And you've got a Vilius head. Oops, something just pop off? Oh no, this piece just unfolded quickly. Okay, so there's his head. I usually save that for last, but it was right there. So now we're going to put his little back piece on. They are a smidge different. It's pretty much the same system as before, but he's actually kind of got wings. So just like before, you have this little piece here. You attach with these tubes, or two pieces, these bar pieces here. And then take these double-sided pieces and snap one side here, and then take these pieces. It's got one-sided pegs. They all line up here. So you're sort of creating a little bar for it to snap onto. And then take these pieces, which are normally used for this. See, it's pretty much the same system. They're all, all three of them that have released so far are operating on the same system, just with some slight variations depending on design choices. Alright, so once you have those pieces on, you can pretty much take this piece and you're going to be attaching the wings to it, which are right here. And they have kind of like little squares on them. And then just attach them like this. So now you have the wings piece ready. On the back here there is two more of those little plastic pieces that you just attach to the outside. That was funny. You know, I just went ahead and decided to mention it instead of show it, just because it's kind of difficult to get off once you have sharp fingernails. So yep, and then that just snaps on the back, and it pretty much operates just like the normal ones from Bravenwolf and Leidendor, but this time he's got these sort of villainous wings instead, so it's a smidge different. And then he's got his really awesome looking sword here, which is pretty gigantic, which goes right into his hand here. Okay. I could probably swing it out the other way. It bothers me that it's not having the design face the outside. So there you go. Dang it, his little claw came off. But yeah, there you have his sword. And then his sort of, his brick weapon, which is, you know, a transforming weapon, is a bit different than the others, and it is actually a fair bit easier to operate. Not that the other two were difficult, but it's just a lot simpler. So here it is. This is his little brick weapon, and it's pretty well concealed. And all you do is flip this open, and then there's a little piece here, and just slide it so that this pops out. And then here there's like a little notch for you to get your fingernail under or whatever, and slide the barrel out, and there you have this sort of cannon that slides on top of him on his shoulder right here, which is another reason why his shoulders are elevated. And there you have it. There you have Tenkai Titan Vilius. Really, really cool. If you watched my previous reviews, know Leidendor is probably my favorite design, and of the three that are out, and favorite figure. Vilius is a very close second. I really think his design is really awesome. He looks pretty just cool. Pretty good color scheme, just a cool design in general. And he just looks really awesome in the figure form with the giant sword and his little turret here. It just looks really, really cool. I really dig him quite a bit. And as before with the other reviews, I really dig this line. I think they're really fun and easy to transform, both the brick and, you know, putting the armor on. And they look really nice, especially for the price you get them for. So if you're a fan of the series or Vilius or whatever, I can definitely recommend picking this up. I really dig it. Like I said, probably my second favorite figure. It's really, really cool looking. Just really awesome with all of his sort of larger-than-life weapons on there. And just last note, just like before with Leidendor, his articulation remains the same, but is just a bit hindered by all of the stuff he's got going on now. So when you're maneuvering him, you might just get pieces falling off, which isn't a huge deal. Whoops. And one good thing about this is I did not break any pieces for this. There's no chains to break or anything, so that is great. So yeah, very, very cool. Really, really like Vilius. So until next time, Vilius is not going to be able to stand up because I keep messing with him. But until next time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and check out the crazy podcast at writersrangersrambles.com. Until next time, it's Dawson Ryder, signing out.